Hey everyone, my name's Rylan. I'd like to talk with you a little bit about something that I think a lot of us have experienced. Does anyone have that friend who they try really hard to be original, they try to be authentic, they try to follow all the new trends, and they really just try to be different? They might follow different sports stars or social media influencers or maybe politicians, or maybe they're following some of the great musicians of our day. But what I'd like to say is that if they are following the famous people of our world in this day and age, and they're doing those things to try to be original or to try to be different, what I'd like to say is they're setting the bar far too low. That's what I'd like to speak a little bit about today, is that if you truly want to be authentic, if you truly want to be your true self, if you want to be different, then what we have to do is follow the one who created us, God. In the history of our world, if we look back about 3,000 years, there's a man named David. Now, David was very famous, and he was special, he was authentic, and he was unique. As he started out his life, he had a fight with a giant who was 9 foot tall, and he defeated him. He also had tremendous military success, so much so that there was a city named after him, Zion, the city of David. Now, in looking at David's life and what made him special, David attributes it to something that a lot of people in this day and age won't. If we look what David says about God in Psalm 139 in verse 13, it shows where he places his significance. In Psalm 139, verse 13, it says, "For you," speaking about God, "for you have formed my inward parts. You wove me in my mother's womb, and I will give thanks to you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, and my soul knows it very well." So that's what I like for us to consider, is that if we are looking to be original, to be authentic, to be our true self, but we're looking at the MVP of the NBA, or we're looking at that social media influencer with 250 million followers, or maybe there's an artist who just went platinum. See, if we're looking at these other people to try to be different, to base our identity on, we're looking at the wrong place. These people are like us, people. They're not meant to be worshipped. They're not meant to be idolized. But if we do want to be authentic, to be our true self, to be who we're meant to be, then there's no other place to look but God, our Creator. Because God created us, He knows what's best for us, and He knows who we're meant to be. So that's what I'd like to encourage you all to think about, is if you really want to be who you're meant to be, if you want to really be you, then follow God. Thank you everybody for watching.